Barak Yahawadah, Barak Yahawadah. All praises and all honor and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and do well. To the elder apostles, bishops in Connecticut, to the bishops, the preachers, the teachers, the evangelists, and the four winds preaching in truth and sincerity, risking your lives more now than ever, the hopeful elect, Shalom, to the Israelite foreigners, whose phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel through your father, and have come back to the fold. Shalom, to your sisters, you Akwathium, who listen and learn under your husband, which is your spiritual leader, with meekness and with silence. This your brother Ram Yahawadah with the lesson, right? And this is a sad but sweet lesson, right? Because a beloved brother from the GMS main camp passed away, and so this is for this lesson is first and foremost praise to Yahweh Bashem Shai, but also to hey, that brother for to just to show that that endurance, man, right? That brother was a special brother, man, right? When you learn more of his story, and says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. You know what I'm saying? That's Matthew 24 and 13, right? Yeah, this is the brother right here, Elder Barak Gabar, right? Beloved brother was in the main camp. Now he's in the spirit world with the Heavenly Father. Most likely at the altar. He probably went in there right away complaining continuously to the Father to bring this place to its end, which it is coming, but but that's just prophecy, and then the spirit of Yahushua is prophecy, right? So like I said, sad but a blessing, man. It's a blessing, right? For him to not be sick. I guess he was sick for a while, and this is him, a couple of days ago, before passing, like his, and Apostle Gabar always says, you're as good as your last lesson, right? And the brother did a lesson, to the end, right? That's why I decided to name this, to put this as he that endured to the end, right? And that's what that brother did for sure. Elder Barak Gabar, right? Yeah, so this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So we're in the time where the love iniquity is bounding first and foremost, but also because the iniquity is bounding, right? Even Jake in the world have a phrase, trust no one, right? Right, and that's kind of the sentiment that's going on in the world, right? Sin will be rampant, right? and if that's not what's happening, right, I don't know what is, right? says everywhere, and the love of many will grow cold, right? Because when being sin is rampant everywhere, what it brings that cold spirit. It brings about trust nobody, trust no one type of spirit. All right. But he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. Right? But the one who endures to the end will be saved. Right? So I'm going. So like yeah. Look up the word endure.
Strong's G 5278. Hupamano. Hupamano.
Hupamano. Hupamano. Hupamano. Let's see what it means. To remain, to tarry behind, right? To remain, abide, not recede or flee, right? See? And that's what that brother didn't do, man. You know, he was going through the ailments, and you see the lesson that he was doing. You couldn't even tell that he was going through that, man. He pushed, right? Push into the race, man. Right? He's you know, this is a race, man. You know, he didn't stop to preserve, to preserve, no, to persevere, so like it, and that's ultimately what he did too. He persevered under misfortunes, right? So when your body was healthy at one point in time, that's a misfortune. That's misfortune, man. But to persevere even under misfortune, bro, that's heavy. And trials, that's a trial in itself, right? Right? To hold fast, man. He held on to the faith of Yahawadah Shemal was shy, man. Unto the end, man. To one's faith in Hamashiach, man. See? Whoa, that is heavy, man. Held on to one's faith in Hamashiach, right? Going back into, you know, Yahweh Shai, right? Right? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? Oh, man. To endure, bear bravely and calmly ill treatment. Man, when your body is sick, that's an ill treatment. But to bear, hey, he bared it bravely, man. He bared it bravely, man. And calmly, right? Right. Hey, bro. Matter of fact, let's see that, because you know what I'm saying. When you're speaking of that, and you say, yeah, he did that, but let's prove that he did that, right? Cause it's crazy. Because what do they say? A picture is 1,000 words. What do a video do? Right? It must be a billion words, right? Yeah. So if a picture's 1,000 words, what do a video do? Right? This the elder Barak Gabar. Look, if you look at it 6 days ago, before passing, to let you know that he, you know, and I can only imagine, you know, the you know, he probably did a lesson even before this. I mean, even, you know, even a newer lesson after this. But just to think, man, you know, from that time, that he probably was in the hospital and stuff, and then he passed away or whatever. But he 6 days. Hey man, he was doing the work, doing the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and we're gonna show you that he was bearing it bravely and calmly. Watch this. Watch this. If this is not bravely and calmly, I don't know what is, man. While you're sick.
Hey, shalom, shalom, Yasha Allah, peace, Israel. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Waha, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone, the men that taught me this truth through the Spirit. Peace and blessings to the elect. Peace and blessings to the elect of the house of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and blessings to you few sisters listening and learning. Shalom to you as well. This is a continuation on how to get closer to the Heavenly Father and His Son. The second part of this segment is Balayum. Balayum is the Hebrew way of saying prayers. Prayer is essential. It is essential in maintaining a healthy relationship with Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. It is crucial, okay? And I'm not just talking about shooting the shits with the Heavenly Father and His Son. I'm talking about really focusing and homing in on connecting with the Heavenly Father and His Son about what you need, about where you lack, about where you weak at, about forgiveness, about praying for strength, praying to study more, praying to fast more, whatever it may be. Praying on how to deal with brothers, praying how to deal with sisters, praying how to overcome, praying how to endure. As you can see, the list goes on. Okay?
Right. Yeah. Hey, and this is all why he's going. Hey, man, but you couldn't tell that is bravely and calmly, man. So it's a real man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. It's a real man, right? Because only real man is a godly man, man. Not a fucking thug, a nigga with his pants down, talking madness because he got a gun, because he got his homeboys. Hey, that ain't no real man, right? Because you could MMA fight, because you're Floyd Mayweather, you're 50-0. Hey, you ain't a real man. This is a real man, huh? Right? To endure, bear bravely and calmly ill treatment. Say, hey man, you bearing the ill treatment of Esau Edom, man. Right? And ultimately, yeah, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the Lord puts things on you. Even when you're in this faith, man. Nothing can happen to you unless the Most High ordained it, bro. So that's the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in itself, man. Right? That's the fear we have to ultimately keep. Let's go into, this is another root word. No, it's this one. This one's the better root word. Because it kind of goes into, yeah.
Strong's G 3306. Mano.
To remain, abide in reference to place, to sojourn, tarry, not to depart, right, man? You do not depart from the faith, man. To continue to be present. Hey, man, and did you see the brother? That was a couple of days before he died. He was going through this illness for a while. That's only a few days before he died. He's out there, put the camera up. Hey, went in there, and hey, man, he edified brothers and sisters, man. Let me edify, and he's still speaking about what you should say to the Father, and how you should get a better relationship with the Father, and how to deal with brothers, how to deal with sisters. He's speaking about all these things, why he's going through them, bro. Man, that's heavy, bro. You got to consider, man, to be held, to be held, kept continually, and that's what the Most High did for him, man. He held them continually because he held the Most High continuously, man. Didn't depart from the faith, right? To endure it, right? Reference to time, right? In the time that he was there, to continue to be, not to perish, to last, endure, right? Yeah, so, yeah, come back out here. So, but he, yeah, Matthew chapter 24, verse 13, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved, right? And the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached into all the world, right? And that's what he was using, the unicorn, man. So, hey, man. Hey, hey, man. If your end is to ever come, that's how I want my end. My end is I'm pushing forth the truth throughout the unicorn, so that it goes into the ends of the world, right? For a witness, right? Hey, man. So it's a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. And the good news about the kingdom will be preached throughout the whole world, so that all nations will hear it. Then the end will come, right? And we're almost there. We're almost at the time of the end, right? Yeah, so this is Mark chapter 13, verse 12. And now, brother shall betray the brother to death. So we're coming to the time that what, man, the love of many is going to start waxing cold, right? And the father, the son, and the children shall rise up against their parents, and shall cause them to be put to death. Man, so we're going to be coming into the the uproars of the people, the famine, the death, the pestilence, man, the the all out helter skelter, man, right? Right. And then that's like a you know that's merciful for the Lord to maybe to call the brother up. you know that's mercy of the Most High, right? you know it says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai name's sake. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So, the brothers, you know, um, he's in the spiritual world, but he endured here why he could in the physical, and put forth lessons. Everything did what he's supposed to do. But now this is for you, right? You know, that's why the brother was mentioning, hey, make sure you get closer to the Lord and his son. Get closer to the Father and his son, right? Because you're gonna endure. Now that baton is passed on to you. See how he endured? Now it's your turn to endure for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai name's sake, because they're gonna hate you anyway. Regardless. You can so-called throw off that you're not a Hebrew Israelite anymore, right? But when ye shall see the abomination of desolation, right, which has happened in 70 AD, but you're gonna see it again, right? because you are the temple. And what are they going to be doing to a lot of Israelites, man? They they're going to be they're going to ultimately be coming with great wrath, knowing that they got but a short time. Which that was very symbolic. 70 A.D. was very symbolic to this time period now, right? Which is going to be a lot heavier than 70 A.D. But this is symbolic to what's about to happen, right? But when ye shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, right? And the prophet means to say before, man. He said it before it happened, right? And then it came to pass. Now it might have been 100 years, 200 years, 300, but it came to pass, man. Right? We ain't talking 1,000 years though, right? We're not talking, you know, because even though there are prophecies that from way long time ago, 1,000 years, but there were other prophecies that were happening and actually coming to life in between that time to show you that the Lord does exist, right? Because you may say what the MOTB was about 2,000 years ago, right? 1,000 something years ago, but now it's on the scene. It's being pushed, right? But other things have been happening before that. World War One, World War Two. Now we're finally at the end. Then you got World War Three. The Charagma's on the scene. See, hey man, it ain't just one thing you're just sitting here waiting on, right? You know, you mean? It says standing where it ought not, let them that readeth. See, going back to because you got to understand. You know what I'm saying? Precept upon precept, line upon. You have to understand where you at in the timeline. The Lord said, measure the time diligently. Go back and read, right? He that readeth, understand, then let him be in Judea. Let him that be in Judea to flee to the mountains. So man, go out into the other countries. Go into the other, leave, right? And that's basically what happened in 70 AD. You got the Babylon and Timbuktu book that shows you 1 million. It says black, but there's no such thing as black people. And then it says Jewish, and there's no such thing as Jewish. Should be Israelites, right? Swarthy or taunty men of Israel fled into Africa, right? And not to mention Asia and Europe, or Eurasia, what they call it now, and into all the interiors, not just Africa, right? 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 So basically, that was a mercy of the Most High to call the brother up. So it says Isaiah chapter 57, the righteous perisheth, right? Hey man, he's a righteous man. That doesn't mean, because it always seemed like what they said, the good die young, right? It seemed like the good and all the wicked and people are still here, and it's the scripture says it's a double-edged sword, Sometimes the Lord preserve the wicked for the day of destruction, and then sometimes the Lord just destroys the wicked because the Lord can't stand the sight of this person for much longer. But then sometimes the Lord preserves the righteous, right? And then he and then sometimes the Lord take the righteous, right? So we can't understand the whole understanding the inner workings of the Most High, man. I mean, it is what it is. This is just hey. Sometimes the Lord take the righteous. The righteous perish, and no man layeth it to heart. Right? They're not thinking about it, man. This is some righteous man, right? Right? And that's the same thing that they did with the, there's, you know, these other times these Jakes rioted and got mad. It's always over somebody wicked, man. Like the whole George Floyd thing was over a dude that was wicked, man. Right? But you let someone righteous get perished away from the um, police, and there's no peep from them. Right? This is definitely, if you wanted to riot and you wanted to do something right now, hey, a righteous brother just perished, man. This would be a good time to say, hey, man, F you, Esau, man, this brother perished. You know what I'm saying? You goddamn GMO food, you this and that, and man, and bring it to his face. But you ain't gonna do that, right? Hey, said no man lay it to heart, la'ab, meaning your mind. Man, it ain't in your mind to care about the righteous, man. It says, and merciful men are taken away, and none consider that the righteous is taken away from the evil what to come. See, and wait, man, greater evils are about to come upon this earth, man. Esau is about to come down with great wrath, knowing that he got but a short time, and really that might just be all merciful for the Lord to bring that man, into into the spiritual world, to the fourth dimension, right? Yeah. So this is First Corinthians chapter 5 verse 7. For we walk by faith and not by sight, for we are confident. I say, I will willing, so like I say and willing rather to be absent from the body and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. So man, hey, so hey, Paul this the Apostle Paul, right? Which was Saul, which became Paul, and yeah, you know, um, bro, he been to the fourth dimension. He's seen it. He said it was too beautiful to utter any words. So he's like, I'd rather be there, because absent from this body, hey, he didn't go to a burning place in hell. He went right to the Father, and that's where this brother's at. He's absent from the body is to be what? Present with the Lord. With Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Wherefore we labor, and that's what that brother was doing. He was laboring that rather present or absent, we may be accepted of him. So, hey, man, even being absent from the body, right, which is present with the Lord, hey, the brother's finna get to doing some work, man. He's about to go to work, right? Yeah, the brother finna go up there and go pretty much go right to work, you know. This is Revelation chapter 6 verse 9. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar, right, the souls of them that were slain for the word of power. And that he wasn't necessarily slain, but he was, Esau's goddamn ailments and things, and GMO foods and diseases and stuff that they shoot in the air. And man, this whole thing, right, causes you to, the it caused you to be sick in this place, man. Caused you to get cancers and diseases and things that were never heard of in previous years, right? You know, so yeah, Esau's responsible, right? For for the for the word was slain for the word of the power of the Most High Yahweh and the testimony which they held, right? And that the brother, hey man, that was a beautiful testimony. I just showed you the video, and the brother was bravely, calmly, and it's still bringing out that the word, man, bringing it all out, right? It says and they cried, right? See, the Lord from the brothers finna go right to work, go right before the Lord. They cried with a loud voice, saying, "How long, O Lord?" Right? You know what I'm saying? Talking to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Holy and true doest thus not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on earth, right? He said, hey man, we gotta go get them Edomites, man. We gotta get all these nations. See, now he's in the understanding of what all these nations have done to us, and all the secret and all the archives and things that they hide and things that are so-called swept under the rug, or at least what they think, right? But now he's standing before the Lord, and hey man, he pretty much going right to work. It says, and white robes were given unto every one of them, and it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season, right? Because this is the time that they're, they're in heaven. Like this is, he's at rest, pretty much. But hey, even at rest, he's getting right to work, man. He's still basically chanting down Babylon, man. He's still complaining for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, right? Right. And the little season is because the Lord's coming quickly. We can see that the end is very near. He's about to have Esau come down with great wrath, push the charagma, all sorts of things. Helter skelter's about to break loose. I mean, I don't know which one's gonna come first. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Which came first? The chicken? I don't know. But this whole thing is like a powder keg. It's all about to erupt, man. On one way or another, it's gonna fulfill the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. One way or another, right? It doesn't even matter. It says until their fellow servants, right? Which that would be us. We're still on earth. Also and their brethren that should be killed, right? Because hey, there's gonna be greater things that's about to happen on this world, on this earth, man. There's gonna be people that be beheaded, right? For the witness of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, for this word's sake. There's going to be more brothers to be killed as they should be fulfilled, right? So all this has to happen because there's going to be more martyrs, more people to go through Yaiquab's trouble, right? Yeah, so this is Revelation chapter 14, verse 13. And I heard a voice, Salakia. I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, right, blessed are the dead which died in the outer one, which is Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakadash, from henceforth, yea, saith the Spirit, right, that they may rest from their labors, right? So that brother's at rest, man. He's resting from his labors. But even in resting from his labors, man, he's going right back into labor, man, saying, how long, man? How long, Lord? We got to get them heathens, man. Right? Our brethren is still out there. So a couple more of our brethren got to be killed to fulfill all these things. But hey, let's go. You know what I mean? Because death is just rest, right? They will rest, that they may rest from their labors, and their works doeth follow them. See? Hey, man, that's a great thing that the brother works follow him, Lord willing, that, because he was definitely in the right spirit, man. You see him suffering everything and still went out and still taught. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, right, which is a chariot, right, a fathership, and upon the white cloud, the fathership, one sat like the Son of Man, which is not a reference, that they say to Yahawadah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His real name is Yahawadah through the Hebrew, right? He's he's not an earth pig, because that's ultimately what Jesus means. Jesus means earth pig. Look it up. Having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle, which about to be going into Yaiquap's trouble, right? Right. The collapse of the dollar, or however they're gonna do it. I don't know if they're gonna do a one of those false flag things, some type of major event, or they do the collapsing of the dollar, or they're waiting for some type of riot to come out, and then, but basically it's going to be Jacob's trouble, right? And that symbolizes what the elect is sealed, and the Lord is coming to deliver his elect, right? Yeah, get back here. This is 2 Corinthians 5:10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach, right? Which real name is Yahawadah, right? The letter J is only 400 to 500 years old, right? The word Jesus means earth pig, so it's definitely not that. When he's the beloved son of the Most High, right? Hear ye him, right? So we're gonna follow him. We're gonna listen to him. We're gonna obey him, and he's gonna judge us ultimately, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether good or bad, right? Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord. Hey, and that's a terrible thing, man. Right? Hey, the brother pushed through, as he was supposed to, right? But even in that, though the Lord had him in the right spirit, you have to think that was the will of the Lord, man. For the brother to go through an ailment and still had to push in righteousness. Because you see that in the world with wickedness. Man, people got all sorts of illnesses and ailments and do all sorts of things, and they're still out there pushing wickedness. They're still out there drug dealing, gang banging. And then with the ailment that they have, it actually heightens Well, it says that the love of many shall wax cold. So because they have this ailment, they they feel like God doesn't love them, or there is no God, and they have no problem putting bullets in you. They have no problem selling you drugs. They have no problem having sex with you, giving you the sexual transmitted disease that they got from someone. The love of many is waxing cold out here. And see, and the heavy part about that is what the Lord gave him an ailment, but it actually increased when you got the spirit of Yahawadah, it actually increased his righteousness. It was the opposite, right? Because you got to have the right conductor. You got to have the right, you know what I mean, to push forth the right energy, right? So it says, and that's the terror of the Lord, knowing therefore the terror of the outer one, Yahawadah, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto the power of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Rakakadash, and I trust also are made manifest unto your conscience. See, and therefore, you know, with all this, you know, and we give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakadash, that this is on your conscience heavy. Hey, man, the Lord, whether good or bad, amen. Judgment is inevitable, right? You're gonna have to sit before the judgment seat. So, with all that, you know, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and do well. To the elder apostles, bishops in Connecticut, to the bishops, the preachers, the teachers, the evangelists, and the four winds, preaching in truth and sincerity, risking your lives more now than ever, the hopeful elect, the elect, Shalom, to the Israelite foreigners, who phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel through your father and have come back to the fold. Shalom, to your sisters, you Akwathium, who listen and learn under your husband, which is your spiritual leader, with meekness and with silence. This your brother Aram Yahawadah, and we like to say Kwam Yasharallah and a Baba Ball.